Market's going to open in 5 seconds. So by the time you hear this, market's open already because there should be a 5 second delay. There we go. And we're off. NVIDIA up to the races 4%, SI 2.2%, PL 2%, CELH, SOXO 1.82, EXP 1.57, Tesla 1.54%, FUV, Moderna, U, following the lead by FLGT, and AMD further back than that. Riot Blockchain up 0.7%. Oh, and Riot Blockchain's taking the lead. Not before NVIDIA comes back. Drops a little bit. All right, good gap day today. We are officially above the middle Bollinger Band on the futures. It would be very nice to hold like that. So, something very special is happening over the next couple of days. It is the last cool week in Arizona until Halloween. That's right. 5 months of some pretty hot weather. But this is it, the last week. Because on actually a little over a week, the following, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday is 99. And yeah. So we'll be in the hundreds after that. And then everyone goes indoors and doesn't open them till winter. It's kind of like the opposite of a bear. it's it's summer hibernation is what it is. What's up, Topher? Good morning. Go hit the mountains. Yeah, they're not too far actually. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we got Flagstaff about 2 hours away, which is nice, but I can't go up there every weekend. I would personally take global warming and make it so it happens very quickly. So, plus I don't have a cabin up there. It would be nice, except for the pandemic caused prices in Flagstaff to go up like 100% in a week. It's absolutely bonkers. I wonder if it's still that way. Probably. I want to look. Should we do real estate today? I think we should do real estate today. Let's go to Zillow for a minute. Won't spend a long time there. Let's check it out. Let's see Flagstaff real estate prices. So I do want to get some land. That I do want to do. Not for $1.25 million, though. I ain't got that kind of money. Looks like I've got a lot of. Let's just do houses and manufactured homes. Maybe you can find some land with a piece of crap house on it. That's right, Topher. There is no inflation. What are you talking about? $409,000. Let's look for something under 300, which that you will not find. It will be a manufactured home. Here we go. Price maximum. It says 500,000. You're killing me. I can't even afford another 300. Yeah, look at that. Nothing. Nothing in Flagstaff. What's up, Ellie? 1,100 square feet. Not bad for a little cabin. What's that one? Ooh, how rustic. Blech. That's stupid. If you're going to do it and just do the rest of it. Oh, look, shelves next to the fridge. That's sexy. What? Then you go gray in the kitchen? You're a very confused house, and this bathroom about sums it up nicely. Chip tile sink and whatever this is. Oh, look at that ugly ass texture. Oh, gosh. We will see a Wyckoff top and ETH now over the next 2 months. Ooh, JJ calling it. Really? Think we're gonna go Wyckoff on ETH over 2 months? It's a pretty ballsy call. I think it took Bitcoin 3 months, didn't it? Huh? Yeah, 2.5 months. Okay. All right. That's JJ's sentiment. All right, real estate is over with, at least for now. Let's go check out the Nasdaq, which is trying to fight for the middle Bollinger Band line right now. We shall see. Tesla, a little bit of a gap up today. What was SI was popping up yesterday out of a low range. Good volume. Overall, volume's been pretty nice for SI down here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Check out our global watch list for a minute. VFF 3D Systems. Ooh. Ooh. Look at 3D. Maybe. 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 You've got some good support down here above the little mini gap right there. 300K for 3D Systems in the near future. Okay. That's fair, Ellie. I think it'll go from 25 to 300K too. Yeah. Yeah, I wrote a post on Quora yesterday, answered a question. Someone asked like how they could find the next big stock, and I thought it was a good question. So I answered it, and it's loosely something we talk about, but it's not something we harp on all the time. 3D Systems was one of those stocks that could have changed the world. Unfortunately, not enough, didn't have enough differentiation and too many other companies on its heels. They weren't the only one doing it. So, but interesting situation right here. That is a ton of volume. Fairly decent price action too. We're above all the moving averages for the first time in a while. So that's actually not too bad. I think the consideration is, do you think we're just going to go into a general bull market in their particular industry? Now they've been flat down here for a number of years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, maybe. I mean, the volume here, it's kind of hard to argue with that. Almost a full retrace. So I'm actually not mad at 3D Systems around this area. That's not too bad. All right. Nvidia off to a pretty good start today, 4%. Looks like it's stable up here as well. Tesla gapped up, pulling back a little bit, filling the gap. We'll see if it keeps shitting or not. Now both markets are meh. Come on, 2 days after a Bitcoin capitulation, it's meh. It's just taking its time. It's got to figure out what it wants to do. Do some soul searching. Very Fine Foods also doing some soul searching. VFF, Triple U, Nvidia does look nice. GBTC. The volume in these BTC derivatives are pretty nice. They really are. Can't buy more crypto? Okay, well, just let it sit. A lot of people can't buy more crypto. I personally, I think we're done going lower. I think we've capitulated and I think we go higher from here. That's my opinion, though. Darn it, can't zoom in. I guess I have to do it the old-fashioned way with the zoom button. Yeah, the volume in GBTC. Look at yesterday's volume. I guess the day before yesterday's volume right there. Really nice. Really nice volume. That could be it. We'll see. I mean, obviously doesn't mean that it's it, but it's definitely a good indication. Something good to look at. Your Binance is frozen? Why? Did you not KYC or something? All right, Foot Locker pull back to the 10-day. Not bad. Okta, BLFS, looking fairly interesting. Definitely been consolidating for a while. No idea what VNTR is. He did some other BS to do another KYC? What are you talking about? CNIKF. This one actually fairly constructive. Looks like a pup and handle pattern. Which one's this one? It's on the OTC, so Canada nickel. Okay. Ooh, announced a discovery at McDarmid Nickel Project. McDarmid. Yeah, they finally approved my KYC on Binance US. Canada Nickel Company. Pleased to have made a secondary discovery following our initial success in the Crawford Township. First three holes drilled at returned significant interest in our mineralized dunite, similar to the average mineralization we initially discovered at Crawford. The results in our preliminary economic blah 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 blah. May 25th conference call confirmed the success of our geophysical targeting by successfully drilling our first new target identified on our option properties. Look forward to drilling the other. Located 15 kilometers west of the world-class Kidd Creek Mining 23. Blah blah blah. Okay. So maybe some good stuff. The chart pattern looks pretty nice on this one. It is an over the counter, which is, always dangerous. Looks like a recent IPO as well. They should have done it a year later or a year and a half later. Pretty nice cup and handle here. Nice volume on the upside. Not bad. Not willing to go all in on it, but it's an intriguing situation. Back under the middle Bollinger Bands right now. You have 7 crypto exchanges half crashed during the crash. Yeah, it's going to happen. Probably more than half. You're liking heal on the LSE? I can't get LSE on this. I'll have to switch over here. Healthcare innovation. Yeah, not too bad. Bit of a descending triangle, not super bullish, but we don't have any ascending triangles to my knowledge on just about anything. One of the more bullish is Amazon right now. But that's about it. It's looking pretty bullish. OMA is looking good too. ICP is still trying to figure out what it wants to do with its life. Bitcoin looking like it may want to pop up here. Have you done any back testing on that accumulation, JJ? SI overtaking NVIDIA here. GBTC not right on its heels. Right, blockchain's only up 1% today. All right, blockchain's interesting. It's acting like a 3 times ETF. All right, let's see what's dying today. What's on the bottom of the list? CPSH, not too bad. Only down 3.4%. API, the VIX, 20. AQB chilling down here. Baba chilling down here. Hooyah. So it looks like a lot of this is trying to sit on support. Hopefully it is, Ooh, rocket. Jeesh. So much for old companies rebranding themselves. That's pretty dangerous right there. That's not bueno. I gotta take Rocket out of here. What? You son of a bitch. I deleted the wrong one. How's Zoom doing? Just chilling. Just chilling. 62 is the 3618. 72 is the 42. Okay. Yeah, funny thing with fibs, there's always another number. Usually 5 or 6 within the same $100. All right, Soxol's negative now. I didn't see that negative before. All right, Soxol backing away. If we can back away on some lower volume, which right now it looks like we're not, that would be good. We shall see NASDAQ reversing on us. And Soxol's back to flattish positive. There's Soxol bouncing right there. Tesla back to flat. SI. So we're having some selling pressure right now. All right, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Still not much to do. Should we go back to looking at homes in Flagstaff? I think that would be the thing to do. It's gonna be the most productive use of our time today. It's trying to find homes in Flagstaff so I can escape the heat for the next 5 months. All right, Nvidia looks like it's pulling down. Oh wow, quite a bit of arm on that opening candle. Still taking our time, but overall surviving. Yeah, not much to do. I think at this time, if you're, at least my opinion right now is that if you're looking to purchase some stuff on a discount, not a horrible place, but still it's going to take some time for most names, even Tesla. Hold on a sec. ARK may have faked out the top. Well, it's just an ETF. I mean, it's not going to run if its components aren't running. It's not going to run. Um, it's always a little bit tricky when you're under the 200 like this. It's always a little bit tricky. Usually, we'll end up, you know, I mean, this isn't a bad way to live under the 200 because you're not really dropping that much. Your volume's actually pretty elevated, especially in this little rounded bottom area. So, yeah, I'm not really mad at anything right now. We said yesterday it looks like we're chilling on support for a lot of names right now, or area that could act as support. We could take another leg down. Hopefully the Nasdaq doesn't allow that, but yeah, could it take a leg down here towards 12,000, go from 14 to 13 down to 12? It's possible. Of course, it's possible. So I think just chilling here for the time being is wise. I don't know what the next major catalyst is going to be for the move up. It'll be something. I don't know. It'll pop out one day. Yeah, it could. Yeah. So actually, now that you mentioned JJ yesterday, you mentioned it. You know, Tesla's only 10%. Teladoc was one that is the next largest holding of theirs. It's in a nice small little consolidation pattern. Could be a bear flag. Could be chopped up for reversal. Looks like they have some prior resistance here at 90, something like that. This broke out really well. And unfortunately, this is... unfortunately, that's not very good. 100K? Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a little much. Or a lot much. But I think you're right about one thing. If it does get to 100K, we'll be so rich, we will be beautiful, especially as men. So, yeah, especially as men. What's the one for men? Um, attractiveness for men. This dude better be on here. No, I don't want to look at dudes. What's the guy? Oh, that was like the funniest shit in the world when it came out a few years ago. Damn it, what's it called? Remember that really nerdy guy? What is that one? Um, attraction laws with nerdy guy. That's not gonna yield any results. Ah, darn it. Anyway, it was a hot chick scale. Um, hot chick sandwich. Well, it's not a meme I'm trying to find, but yes, I am terrible at finding memes. It's not a meme. It's a nerdy guy that had a hot chick scale. This guy, great, crazy hot matrix. There you go. You guys remember this? If you guys remember the crazy hot matrix guy.
Universal Hot Crazy Matrix. It's everything a young man needs to know about women. I've developed this on my...
He had one for...
this is for dudes who are neither hot nor have a lot of money. You'll notice over here, this is the husband section. Once you cross a line and have sufficient amounts of money, it is no longer relevant how hot you are. And then women have a fun zone here where a dude is broke but hot. That is the cute versus rich matrix for women's use.
There you. And that's it.
You want to know a little trick?
That's all that's it. So there you go, Ellie. You just figured it out. 100,000 Tesla. We will be beautiful. We'll be very beautiful. Yeah, inside our bank accounts, because that's all that counts. Absolutely. I was waiting for a Bitcoin drop. It ain't happening. We're not getting a Bitcoin drop yet. We can have a fake out higher than a dip lower, but interesting. All right, market bouncing up a little bit after bouncing down a little bit. I wonder if next up will bounce down a little bit. But yeah, so Teladoc, let me look at those ARK holdings. Anyone ever buy the BPTRX, which has the SpaceX? I bought some of that. Teladoc, Roku is their next largest. So Tesla, they have 10%. Teladoc, they have 6%. Roku, they have 5.8%. And this is also an interesting situation. You can argue Kathy has some pretty good pretty good picks out there. So Roku in a pretty good situation. Next up is Square, 4.5%, sitting down at support towards the 200. So far hasn't really been able to break it too much. That's good. Shopify is next, supported 1,000. Really, 1,000 for Shopify? Jeez. Zoom, and then Zillow, and then Spotify. All these at least have good run-ups. Spotify's kind of garbage. I don't know why she has Spotify. I guess if you maybe she, oh, and she bought Coinbase. 3.45% of Coinbase. I just lost some respect. She has 700 million in Coinbase. I don't know if it says where she entered. I don't think it says where she entered, but all right, test it back up a little bit. All right, blockchain 2%. SI 4%. All right, trying to bounce back. Not bad overall. Oh yeah, so I did book my vacation. It's booked and paid for and ready to go. I will be gone from June 7th, at least for you guys. I'm leaving on the 5th, but that's a Saturday. June 7th until June 11th, 2029. So I'll be gone for 8 years. Yeah, I'll be gone for that week. I should be back on Monday. Unless for some reason I'm that freaking tired. I mean, a fairly action-packed week. So going to San Diego, if someone sees Rob, send him a private message in Slack, but I don't think he's on Slack right now or these days lately for whatever reason. Hopefully he's just rolling over in his money. That would be good. Yeah, I like SI down here. I really do like SI down here. I should look at a trade off of this. I do think Bitcoin's in a good spot. That's going to bring SI back up. I did look at some options for SI, although it's starting to get extended, unfortunately. Yeah, it's already up a decent amount. I was looking for it just to get to the trend line. Yeah, 30%. Question is how long? Tesla bouncing back up a little bit. Take that 139 by July 9th. Yeah, not very good by July 9th. It's only 35%, so definitely not worth a risk on that one. That's not very good. I did buy some Tesla calls yesterday. I added to my 2023 bag yesterday. Actually, I doubled it down here actually, which is I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, I don't think we go too much lower, or if we do, maybe I'll ditch them or whatever. But yeah, I also have another small trade on Tesla, which is barely profitable. I think for it to get back up here. By June 4th, that ain't gonna happen now. Could try to go out a little bit further, but I went really deep in the money, which worked well. Actually, I got a 535 call, which I guess isn't super deep in the money, but it's deep enough. Got a 535 call here, and it's held up really well. Other options would have been down a lot, but that more deep in the money, like my MasterCard option that just evaporated like that, but it didn't do that. Oh, I had another thought on. Remember we did the thing about long-term Tesla calls a while back. I had a thought on that, and my thought was, when we're kind of in a weird, sideways, crappy market like this, instead of me trying to nitpick every single, because here's my thought, instead of me trying to nitpick every single little thing, what if I just sell, basically have it a covered call situation? So like I've got the March 1000. What if I if I could sell the one prior to it, that'd be cool. Or sell the one outside of it until the market got good again, then I could just capture that gain. And that what should offset whatever, at least most of whatever my loss was for my, which would have done me well because I bought over in this area. And the past couple of months evaporated a pretty good chunk of that. If we bounce back, it'll come back, but it'll take a little bit more work to get it up there. So that was a thought I had. Another thought I had was just selling calls down here, like really long term. Because even if we go under 500, I don't think it's going to be for a while. So I thought about selling long term puts. Hey, what's up, Christina? So that was something I considered. If you guys had any thoughts on that. Sometimes when I try to get crazy like that, I get hurt a little bit, but if I hold options for too long, I'm going to get hurt anyways. All right, NASDAQ appears to be recovering a little bit. Can't be mad at that. NVIDIA holding up 3.5. Wait, that's not NVIDIA. That's Space. Oh, Space just got another little volume pop. It's actually not in a bad area to buy Space. It's really been supported there for long periods of time. That's right on a bunch of support right there, going all the way back. Say Thursday, right? Yeah, okay. Donkey Kong, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Donkey Kong down to the 40 level, high at 75. Like I said, could be a low for a lot of names down in these areas. Fully possible. Fully possible. Soxel's up 1.88. There you go. Soxel coming back from the dead. Little pullback buy if you wanted it. Nice, Christina. I like you. I like you taking that joke to a new venue. Good. Good, good, good. Actually, Soxel kind of looks like a Wyckoff pattern. It doesn't fit the mold. It's not that square. It doesn't quite have the same type of thing, but it looks pretty similar to it. Yeah, NVIDIA looks very good. Let's check out the big ones. I haven't looked at the big ones today. Apple flat. Microsoft going to take over Apple soon, in my opinion. Amazon, I don't think too far behind, and maybe leaving Apple in the dust, which would be interesting. Although, man, Apple makes so much damn money. I don't know how they can be left in the dust. I really don't. Apple's an interesting story. I think if you do a lot of legwork on Apple and like how much they made back in the day and how much their stock is running now, I think there'd be some interesting correlations between there that may make you scratch your head. You're like, why the hell are they doing this? This is crazy. I think that could be something fun. Apple's overbought. Apple's just as flat as Amazon for the most part. I mean, it popped up a little bit, but it's literally just as flat as Amazon. There's minutia difference to the charts, obviously, but I don't see how you can like Amazon and not like Apple. I just saw an article released about Apple's M2 chips. They're gonna start coming out at some point. Hey, Christina, Bitcoin's looking pretty good. I kind of like that. Yeah, they're gonna make a 16-inch version. Um, all kinds of stuff. And they had really, really good launch with that MacBook. MacBook sales were off the chain. Uh, Mac M1 sales, they're up like 70% or something, bot. What time frame, Christina? Yeah, skyrocketing after M1 launch. Where's the one after earnings? Yeah, me too. Overall, I think it looks fine though. I'm not overall I like it. I don't think it runs up here. It's only day 2, but it looks good. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Where's it at? What was a joke? You said you bought a 30K. Epic sale knocks $200 off every M1 MacBook. What's the earnings? Oh, RSI is overbought? Oh, okay. Well, maybe you're looking at the 1 hour chart. I don't know. Um, Mac M1, I guess earnings. I just have to put earnings in there. Yeah, like the numbers from Apple were just absolutely insane. M1 M1 Max shines as iPhones fly off virtual short store shelves. Like the numbers were stupid. Mac and iPad both 70% increase in sales. Absolutely just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Guess a lot of people getting older ditching their Androids. But the M1 is oh yeah, if they're making their own chips, they're not printing their own chips though. By the numbers. Looking for the iMac numbers or the Mac numbers, I guess. 23 billion, double of last year. That is insane. That's insane. This damn stock has to go higher. There's like almost no choice. Bitcoin trying to break a trend line right there. Is that valid? Oh, it's even a little bit low, I think. Or high. Oh, now I see your RSI overbought joke. Yeah, on the daily, yeah, it actually undercut, which hasn't done that in forever. Talk to the guy who works for the shorting company. All they do is try to find overvalued stocks, and he talked that with this economy, there is a chance that value will catch up with stock prices, meaning he thinks that stocks will chop until value catches up. Yeah, that's what we were talking about with Tesla. They're just going to basically wear off the PE ratios. Yeah, that it looks like that's what's happening. I mean, we're not seeing major downside. We're not seeing major downside in this market. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. That's cool. Give me a job there, Ellie. We already knew that. We already knew that. I mean, Bitcoin's trying to go here. They're moving to Austin. Let's do it. My wife won't move to Texas, though. I brought up the idea of moving to Starbase. She didn't like it. That's worth a conversation. I mean, I don't know. They're expecting the sell price to go lower. Yeah. Well, her business is Arizona based. She does that. This is my wife's business right here. It's Arizona Business Exchange, Arizona based. They serve the construction industry in Arizona. Like they don't have anything outside of Arizona. They're looking to expand, but Texas isn't one of their target markets. They have a competitor in Texas that they like, whatever that means. In this, the RSI. RSI is pretty good. I'm not mad at the RSI. If used properly, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, you can see most of the same stuff in the charts though, but it's a nice quick glance, kind of like the volume aggregation tool. It's just a nice quick glance into, seeing if the volume's a little more bullish or bearish. RSI is trying to see if you're ebbing or flowing, I guess is a good way to put it. Yeah, it's okay though. I don't love it, but I think it's pretty good. Yeah, on Bitcoin. We were looking at this trend line here. I like these RSI trend lines are pretty good. I do have to say, especially on the daily, you get these downtrends in the RSI, and they tend to break and then have some decent moves. Obviously, you never know if you're going to get this move or this move, but not bad nonetheless. Butter knife for self. Hell yeah, you can, Ellie. Dude, have you seen? I'm sure they did that in Taken. I'm sure they did that at Taken. If you could use one, it would be RSI. Yeah, no, I like it. I like the RSI. One of the few that I think has real value. Real value to it. Whatever rocks my boat. Come on, Ellie. Give me a little more credit than that. Hey, you love the MACD. I don't give you shit over the MACD. Relax. Relax, Ellie. Yeah, John Wick uses everything as a weapon. Those are good movies. Well, they're fun movies. See? To each their own. And we're backing away from the trend line. All right, nice on Bitcoin. Let's go back to stocks and see if we're all broke yet. Oh, yep, we're definitely all broke. That's for sure. I don't give you shit about the MACD. I legitimately ask you about it because I know that you use it. So I don't have it on my chart. I just can't have that many indicators. Mac R? Is that not a typo? What's the Mac R? Ooh, I want to look at what the Mac R is. Oh, well, you have to click on the stupid thing, stupid. Think you're typoing. Oh, are those your two EMAs? The 13 and the 26? Gotcha. Yeah, aren't those the MACD ones? Yeah, I pretty much only do price. I don't lean on other second. I don't lean on them. I'll glance at them, but that's right, Ellie. That's right. Just one more. Just one more. And then when that doesn't work, just one more. Yeah. Actually, I've read a few really good articles. I forget where I read them. Probably Quora or Medium or something. I'm reading a lot of stuff in those places lately. It's a place like, hey, how do you be a profitable trader? Blah blah blah. And then I like the answers to those. And one of the guys talked about, one of the questions was about indicators. And the guy said that, and this has been my experience too, is all the good traders have indicators, but they don't rely on them. They're all the good traders are essentially at their core price action, but they will use indicators to like verify or as a bit of a shortcut, but that's about it. That's all I've seen. All right, wow, Bitcoin's actually dropping here. Wow, that was fast. Went from testing a breakout to faking everybody out. Excellent. You bought some T-Doc and Tesla? Just buy ARK then, JJ. Extreme stream. Yeah, maybe we'll see how this goes out. You take this trend line into account, we could already be done. But I don't know. We needed something to happen. It's going to be a breakout or a breakdown. It seems odd that we won't go back and retest something. So we shall see. Danger with BTC action? What do you mean? I'm not too mad at it, actually. Oh, looks like we're dropping a little bit here. I'm going to go retest something. These are the two levels I have lined up on my chart. Any of those would be pretty bullish. Either one of those. Actually, from 40K, which we just dropped, that would be about a 12% drop into about a 15, 16% drop. Yeah. Psychological. Oh. Eh. I almost think a move down sooner is better than a move up sooner. Reason being is because it's going to scare people to move down so soon, and they'll get shaken out more. If you move up, if you move up too fast, they'll start buying back too soon. The sellers will come in and sell it off again. It's a weird counterintuitive game that happens. I mean, you never know, but usually consolidating like this and being stable, and that's what we've been talking about the past couple days in the show, is that situation where we just chill down here. This is time for patience. It's not time to be. You could day trade it, I guess, if you want to day trade some of the moves, but this isn't a time for swing trading, unless you have a 30K fill, like some douchebags. Let's go see what we do here. It's turning into a BTC stream. All right, support there so far. I didn't move too far, but that was definitely a more aggressive sell. See what the market's doing. Market is Amazon selling off, NASDAQ down. They're all moving together. Tesla's trying to maintain. We shall see. And we just got some decent high volume on that candle. We had one over here that dropped and kind of didn't go very far and then curled back up, but we're holding that so far. Yeah, sorry, comment there, Christina. Rejected from the 4-hour 26 and 200 daily EMA. Yeah, I'd like to see a nice little test lower. We'll see. Like I said, though, it's still early. It only happened 2 days ago. It's like your wife died and everybody wants you to get married again. It's like, no, give it a little bit of time. Or you marry on the day your wife dies. That's what capitulation is. Actually, next major support's a little bit lower at 29. We had it at 29. It got to 30, I think on the dot. Yeah, 30,000 on the dot. So there's some support there. Actually, you know the funny thing about this whole dropping situation right here, which is interesting? All these drops were at big round numbers. 46,000 right there. That's 46,000 below on the dot, 46,000. And then another I guess that's 42,001. So there was another. So this went to from 46 bot and then went to 47,000. It's not on this chart, but on the lower time frames. 30,000 on the dot. So I think it's very interesting that how that's happening. And yeah, there we go. A little breakdown candle. Share the stream with my wife? Why? Yeah, it's going to take time. Well, when you look at March, like the last time we had capitulation, Cheyenne, which you were mentioning in chat. I mean, you look at March, you know, you had, and this is what I talked about in the power hour, is that your best buys were on the second retest, somewhere in here. You had, if you were bullish after capitulation and you have a bullish bias, which in my mind you should, you could have a breakout from that level. You could take that one. Or you have this kind of cup and handle right there. And I mean, arguably you could have tried to buy. That's a little bit high, but you know, there's just a couple little junction points where we just failed to go lower, and then so breakout here, and then like I think that's a good one. Then you test the breakdown point, and then you actually rally on through. So I mean, it doesn't get easy until you rally basically double, like from the bottom here. That's 100%. It doesn't get easy till you double. So these areas are not easy. You just kind of have to understand capitulation and hope you're right that the market's not gonna dump. So anyway, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at capitulation and I'm liking it. So if we do get down, I'm looking to buy. And you know, is it going to be that that same situation where we dump a little bit? I mean, we could find support. Like I said, both of these lines I think are very. This one would be super bullish if we consolidated up here. And I still would like a washout though. A washout sooner would give the sellers a chance to show their motives. If you don't have a washout lower, then the sellers, you can't see if if there's real support, you know. But still, with that type of a candle, it just looks so much like capitulation. And that volume got big without that price moving at all. I wonder if they're still eating it. Aggregation tool is bearish. Very aggressive right at my trend line. Boom, 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 boom. Did get some buying pressure as of that low. Aggregation tool's been rising there, so not bad. Not bad overall. Yeah, so we'll see. I think patience is due still early. That is quite a bit of volume though. That's actually a lot of volume. Go to the 15-minute. That's a very significant candle. Yeah, still about double to the capitulation volume, so that's good. All right, still dropping here a little bit. Oh, there we go, hitting lows. Did we undercut that? Really close. Yeah, if you're going to cut that, we're going to get a nice drop. Yeah, Ellie, talk to that guy. See if I don't know if they're hiring, what positions they're hiring for. I'd love to work in some kind of a team environment. I think that'd be amazing. Like, I don't even know if my skill set is wanted in the marketplace. You would think, but yeah, right, Christina. Wouldn't it be nice to have a 30-day money back guarantee? Let's start up a new exchange. The only exchange with a 30-day money back guarantee. You know what? I think even if you had a 30-day money back guarantee, people would still lose money. People would still lose money. Would I move to Austin? Um, Depends on the situation. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't mind moving to Austin. And we're going lower. There we go. How's our stocks doing? Stocks are loosely ignoring it. That's a pretty big drop right there. Like I mentioned, the 15 minute. That's okay. So we're gonna close in 2 minutes, so we're not gonna get that much more elevated. But that's a pretty big candle. Like I said, we'll basically get to see the seller's intentions out of this. Should I switch over to extreme stream? I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Do some more marketing on my side, I guess. All right, let's switch to extreme stream. I'll put a link in general. Oh, we bouncing back already? Wow. Nope. Maybe dead cat bounce. Doesn't look like any volumes there. Oh, there's some volume. That was a nice pop. I'd kind of rather take a break before my show than do an extreme stream, to be quite honest with you. I think we're going to. I think it's just minor stuff. We're still in the range here, so chop, yeah. All right, so check stocks. I think it will bounce. If it gets worse, I probably will jump on an extreme stream, but I don't know. It almost looks like we're chilling here. All right, Ellie, take it easy. NVIDIA, Donkey Kong, PLL, Cyber, FLGT. Tesla's chilling here around neutral. Still not doing too much. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce too. And I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a good day. We'll see you later in the power hour if you guys are in there. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Bye.